All right, so I'm going to be talking about the new trailer for I Know What You Did Last Summer, the legacy sequel for the classic franchise. Which, can we even call it a classic franchise real fast? Like, I don't really know if we can, right? Um, I mean, it was one of those when you think of the like '90s era slashers. It's one of the two that comes up, like Scream and then this one. And the fact that this movie got a franchise is kind of mind-boggling because, like, there's a third movie and it's really bad. It's got a whole zombie killer and everything. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's really awful. But those first two movies, even I am like not the biggest fan of this franchise, but I'm always trying to support, these legacy sequels and whatnot. Show in these movies showing up. It's a lot of fun, and I am always happy to live in the what I call the third age of slasher films. So the big thing with these with this is, like I said, I'm not the biggest guy for I Know What You Did Last Summer. I think like I've rewatched the first two movies again. Don't even bother with the third movie. Um, but those first two movies, like even watching them, it makes me go, this plot makes no sense. Like, the revenge plot makes no sense. Like, I have watched that movie so many times, I'm like, wait, so how does that connect to this? Why does that? I don't. Yeah. So, what I'm kind of hoping with this movie is that, at the bare minimum, let it be a fascinating mystery. Like, let it please be a fascinating, let it be, like, a cool mystery. That's all I really ask, is just please give me a cool mystery, like a plausible one too. And can we also have the killer be, like a legit mystery rather than one scene and then realize who the killer is? That's my biggest dig with current slasher films right now. That's my biggest problem, because like even in Scream 5 and 6, I was like, from one or two lines, you're immediately like, that's a killer. Those are the killers. And then the same thing with recently with Hard Eyes, where I watched Hard Eyes and it was two things. It was like immediately figured it out. So I really wish Hollywood and these writers could make a more competent slasher film. If you're gonna do like a whodunit, at least make it interesting. That's one of my problems. Now, again, I haven't read the book, but I'm just hoping with this upcoming slasher film, Clown in a Cornfield, at least let it be an engaging mystery, please. So yeah. The other thing is, already out the gate, I have this sneaking suspicion the main cast of the main cast outside of the legacy characters aren't going to be that interesting to watch, if I'm being completely honest. Now, one of the things that really made I Know What You Did the original I Know films interesting and at least engaging in some capacity was those characters were at least written like actual human beings rather than, and I know like a lot of the slasher films like, oh, it's the stoner, it's the this and this, and I know that a lot of those films were guilty of that, but like at least in Scream and I Know, those characters felt like real people, mostly probably because Kevin Williamson had been, worked on Dawson Creek and knew how to write, younger characters. So, and I do know Williamson is involved in this project. I don't know to what capacity. So I really do hope. I just get the feeling already, like, wow, the main cast is gonna suck. Like, I just get that. I want to be proven wrong, like more than anything else. But I just get this just feeling in my gut just watching them. I'm like, wow, you guys are gonna really suck, and you're just here for cannon fodder. So yeah. Anyway, among other things, it is cool to see Freddie Prinze Jr. and a lot of the lot of legacy characters come back. I do have this feeling that Freddy's gonna die. I just have this sneaking suspicion that Freddie Prinze Jr.'s character, he's gonna die. They're gonna try to emulate Scream 5 with the Dewey death, and he's gonna be it. I could be wrong, but that's where I feel like it's going. Among other things, and again, this is another dig at, now this is more of a dig at legacy sequel movies, where, in here, I kind of wish legacy movies would kind of feel like their own thing rather than do callbacks. Callbacks are all fun, but like when you do too much of them, it's like Jesus Christ. You know, the I know on the or I still know. I mean, the letters are fine. That's part of the course. But the one like the two I saw in the trailer, the one especially was like I still know written on the shower wall. I was like, that's a little blatant. And how much you bet, by the way? By the way, like, how much do you bet that, how much, you think they'll do the spin? Real quick, do you guys think they'll do the, the spin you know what I'm talking, if you saw that first movie, do you think they will do the spin, in this movie? I would laugh out fucking loud if someone just went, what are you waiting for? Right? It'd be hell of all the things to call back. That would be one of a. It would be a major. It would be like, what the fuck. Anyway, so yeah, I'm curious about this movie. Again, I'm not the biggest guy for this franchise, but again, I wasn't the biggest guy for the Scream franchise. And while I had my problems with Scream 5 and 6. I still think they're good movies, and I still like them. So yeah, let's give this a shot. But I do find it funny, by the way, that, like, we've gotten now the killer from I Know What You Did Last Summer is now gotten a new movie before Freddy. Like, Leatherface, Michael, Jason is slowly creeping back into the forefront. Candyman, a lot of characters are getting, a lot of classic movie characters are getting, and I can't believe I'm saying that Ghostface and the Hook Killer are now considered classic. Jesus Christ, I'm old. To have those characters return, even Final Destination is getting a new movie this year. All before Freddy is kind of funny. Like, Freddy's still in the back, like, guys, I'm still here. Then again, Freddy is a character, like, if you fuck him up, if you fuck that character up, no one's going to let you live it down. So maybe it's best that we just leave Freddy in the dream realm for a while longer until someone good comes along to figure it out. But other than that, you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of this trailer for I Know What You Did Last Summer? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.